guys, we're gonna come in this time for look at a situation. We talk about multiple situations, a lot of information usually will come out with these messages because I be a little bit broad on them. So at least we're not getting too many, so that's a good thing. We're not getting too many of them. So right now we only have 3. We got 4. Go back. Let me go back. I missed it again. I felt it, but I missed it a second time. Alright, slow down, Susan, so you won't miss it this time. I think it don't want to come out. I done missed it 3 times. Okay. There we go. 4th time was the charm. Alright. And that was the only one to come out. So, finally got it. Let me see what was being so stubborn, didn't want to show itself. Let's see what this card was. Back on the government. It said, don't want to talk about us no more. Oh my goodness. We got tracking or following. So somebody here be tracking or following somebody. We have something about an airport. This could have something to do with a ticket, travel, something about the parking, baggage. We got a big entity, hacker alert. Okay, and we were just talking about a lot of entities, right? So then we got here something about a church, and then we also have the government system is illegal. Okay, the government said don't talk about us no more, but I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all done made my life along with this church and this right here, they done made my life hell. Do you hear me? Let me make sure both of y'all be on blast. Both of them done made my life just hell. Okay, alright. I got to loosen it. I see I want to have that mark there. Alright, this time we're going with another deck. This deck is a little bit more thicker, but we do want to get us some clarifiers of what overall we want to be looking at with these, okay? So let me do a quick shuffle with that, alright? So let's do a quick, one thing about me, I don't bother nobody, I ain't never been a petty person. I've been the type of person like to stay in my lane. But when you got people that keep poking and messing with you and thinking they're going to get away with it, trying to make your life hard, you just get tired of stuff like that. You really do. You get tired of how they feel if somebody go half of their life doing them the way that they done me. They wouldn't like it. Alright, let's talk about the tracking or following. What's going on with the tracking or following? We got unconditional. So whatever it is, unconditional, okay? It could be, it talks about certain, it talks about genuine, it talks about love, okay? Well, somebody could be tracking somebody that may be genuine or they feel it's genuine. Maybe somebody tracking somebody because they feel some type of way about them. But it says unconditional, okay? So next, we're going to put these two side by side. So now let's just go to the airport and then we're going to see what's going on with this church. So what is it about an airport? So about this church, we got access granted. So it could have something to do with social media, a fake profile, or somebody is hiding. When it comes, no, we said church, didn't it? So this has something to do with social media platform, fake profile, somebody hiding. All right, and then next you got airport. So we see what's going on with the church. Y'all need church folks don't supposed to be acting like this. Y'all already made my life hell. Still picking. Airport. What's going on with the airport? Now with the airport, we got interlude. So something come to a pause, or it may be something dealing with time and factor. Okay, maybe somebody wanted a plane or something could have been delayed, or somebody wanted to schedule a flight, but time and factor could have been an issue with the flights or something. We got interlude. The government system is illegal. Tell me more about that. We got on the table. So something is on the table. It talks about an offer, a proposal, or commitment. All right. And then we got a big entity. It says hacker alert. Tell me about this big entity connected with whatever branch of the government system. Because when I made this card, the government was also in alert with that. And then you got cricket, silence, non-action. So I guess I shocked whoever bought their energy in on that previous message to the point now they kind of shocked. All right, because see they bought their energy to me by spying on me. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about this tracking or following. What is this unconditional all about here, Spirit? All right there you have the Empress coming out there. You know, Empress is a feminine energy, okay? I don't know which way this could be going, but I hope it ain't, you know. I want to check real quick. So Spirit, we have unconditional out here. We got tracking, okay? We got the Empress out here. All right, my only question is this somebody else's energy? All right, is this Empress showing the Most High daughter's energy? All right, so tell me, you got a Knight of Wands. So it's a Knight of Wands with this here coming in the reverse. A King of Wands could be, somebody could be misusing their authority. All right, or somebody could have did something at haste, or feel like somebody did something at haste or unexpected. Okay, let's see what else. This King of Wands can be saying here in the reverse. All right, it also signifies what? Loss of momentum, impulsive decision making, and misdirected creative energy. All right, so with the unconditional coming out here, we already see the tracking or following. Now I asked the question, was this supposed, This is not my energy. I feel more so this is somebody who could be trying to be in my energy. For one, this King of Wands in the reverse. So I really want a true confirmation on this here. Which way is this going? Whose energy is this, spirit? Okay, because the Empress is showing up in the upright. You said that's my energy. But if the Empress is being clarified by masculine, who is a King of Wands coming in the reverse. So who is really doing the tracking or the following? Is it this King of Wands who is coming in the reverse, trying to play in my energy? Spirit say yes. So I think they like getting exposed. Now we got this card say unconditional. Now with this unconditional out here, do this potential masculine. Is this a masculine? Okay. You got feelings for the Most High daughter or something. But they show like ain't going out trying to show it the right way. Spirit say, no, you ain't showing it the right way, sir. If anything, you'll make me want to run from you. Get the hell away, quick. Okay? Now, tell me more about this here King of Wands coming in the reverse, trying to manipulate the energy. Now they want to apologize. Page of Cups. I don't need it. You can keep your apology to yourself. Let's see now what this church done did. It says here, access granted. So they on social media. They using fake profile. Can't be hiding behind profiles. So tell me something about this church. I'm actually going to take that. There go Eight of Swords. So they frustrated. They feeling blocked, feeling frustrated. For what? You got the Eight of Swords. For what? Because people know who you is, Susan. And then, because they losing, Susan. And then I think this probably the same old church I had went to and tried to help a long time ago. Yeah, I didn't want my help then, but you done made my life hell after I came to try to help you. Make this make sense. Then you got airport. Tell me about the airport. You got the tower actually coming in the reverse. So something ain't gonna change about something. It might be delayed or paused or something like that, but something haven't been delayed or changed about something with the airport. The government system is illegal. Something is on the table. All right. We know about the betrayal. We only got a confirmation. Spirit even just told us. We just heard in the last message about the betrayal. All right, we already know it's a betrayal. All right, I already know that. All right, they could be feeling a lot, some type of way about the information that they're finding out. Maybe a lot of people didn't know what those specific individuals was doing. Okay, but those individuals was doing some things. Okay. So, give me one more on this. In the final card, you got the Ace of Wands coming in the reverse. So with the Ace of Wands coming up in the reverse, they can be like, I wasn't reading and see it first. Ace of Wands coming in the reverse. It talks about delayed projects. It could talk about a sudden loss of inspiration, and that tells you about the hurt and stuff there with the Three three of swords there. I didn't do the government. Y'all did. The people that's attached to y'all did this to me. Without my consent, without my knowledge, without my knowing. Y'all did this to me. Alright. Big entity. We got hacker alert. Silence. Non-action. Tell me more about that. Let's go again. Alright, we're on this big entity. Hacker alert. We got silence. Non-actions. We got the page of swords. There you go. Confirmation. Hacking and spying. Okay. Got the page of swords talks about just that. Spying. Look and find out whatever you want to find out. Because all the thing the Most High daughter trying to do is make sense of the nonsense that's continuing to come her way for no apparent reason. Alright. Tell me one more on this page of swords. We got a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands actually coming in reverse. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm taking the cards as they go. Spirit say leave them like that. We're going to leave them like that. So Queen of Wands in reverse. It talks about loss of confidence, a creative block, or burnout. So I already know people were coming up in here stealing a lot of my information. So maybe whoever this big entity with this hacker alert could have something to do with this church. Is that what's going on with that? With this big entity and this hacker alert? Do it have something to do with that church? It got something to do with that church. And we already see the tracking. So that person that's doing the tracking, is that person a part of the church? Alright. So this big entity, is the big entity got anything to do with the government? Do the big entity got something to do with this church? It got something to do with the church. Yeah. It got something to do with the church. So the first message is more so on what the government did. The second message is more so what this church been doing. For no reason. Not one person out of almost all these years, not one person came and communicated that. But they was okay with coming stealing my information. They was okay with trying to pretend. They was okay with that. Sad, man. Final card for this message. Queen of Cups. All praises to the Most High. I am who the Most High say I am. I don't care if people don't ever believe who I am. But at the same time, I shouldn't continue to have to keep on dealing with all this nonsense. Just because somebody want to pretend and try to take something from me. See the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Anything else we need to talk about? I feel like this is it. Anything more you want to share with the Queen of Cups here? There you go. Eight of Wands. Because the Queen of Cups is the only one been really doing any communicating by the messages that Spirit gave me to communicate with. So, hackers, hey y'all. Stalkers, hey y'all. Followers, hey y'all. All praises to the Most High. Talk to you later.